Namaste. So today I really want to speak about what I feel about the coronavirus that has come as a pandemic. Somehow within me there is a sense that all is in the fitness of things, and whatever anyone might say due to this or that, it really is something which one has to accept and adapt to. That is all. And what is happening really on a global front is that we are all getting somewhere awakened to the fact that there is another reality which we are totally unaware of. And that, however microscopic or electronically microscopic it might be, exists, and therefore it becomes a kind of provocation for us to try to look for other things, other causes than what meet the eye. So what actually is happening, in the ancient Puranas, we have this great story that when the earth had become ridden with so many demons, there was a situation where the gods decided that it would be necessary for them to become immortal, for good to triumph over evil, in other words, to create a ambrosia, to bring about a nectar that can be taken by the gods. So the chief amongst the gods, Vishnu Deva, used his snake as the rope and the great Mount Everest as the churning rod. And on one side the demons pulled, and on the other side the gods pulled. And the face of the snake was towards the demons, because the demons thought that would be a more propitious part of the body to be held. And of course they were dosed with fumes from the snake's breathing. However, what arose from the churning of the ocean primarily was poison. And this poison nobody was willing to swallow except Shiva, the great Shiva. Therefore he is known as Mahadeva, that is great God. He swallowed it such that he kept it in his throat. And he did not therefore get poisoned by it. At the same time, he saved the entire universe from the effects of that poison. So what I feel is, and after that, of course, the nectar came, and through a trick played on the demons, the nectar was given to all the gods, except that a small part went to one of the demons who was sharp enough to realize that he may not get any nectar at all. And when he was beheaded, he broke up into two planets called Rahu and Ketu. But coming back to how this parable is actually seems very apt today, is that with this pandemic, you see, the whole globe is being churned, is what I feel. I mean, the consciousness or the minds of humanity as such is being churned, and what is coming up first is the poison. Who is willing to swallow this poison and yet not get poisoned is the one who is awake, and the one who accepts whatever is happening for the good and the benefit of humanity. Now there are many, many theories and many, many speculations that in fact this virus was not a natural phenomenon, that it was created by its source country. Be that as it may, it's something to ponder. We are not alone. We are a matrix, and therefore, if one of us becomes demonical, the others are bound to be affected. But what that demonical part does not understand is that it cannot escape its demonism. And therefore, eventually, it all balances out. We need to have patience, and we need to have the foresight, and we need to have a certain acceptance within, and a certain confidence, courage, and conviction that it is all in the interest of the awakening of humanity as such, that such things happen. The demons are not our foes. Please try to understand that as well. The demons are our friends because they show us where we are going wrong, where we are falling asleep and getting into the mire of materialism. And therefore, they come to awaken us, and that's why they are in the fitness of things. So when we accept the calamity as a blessing, it turns into one. And this would be my take on this event in life, which I have been fortunate to witness because I've lived long enough to witness it, and so many of my friends have passed before they could understand or before they could see such an event. So I feel very blessed, and I feel deeply grateful to the universe for guiding me, and so many awakened beings on this earth at this moment are guiding us towards this ultimate knowledge that in fact everything is pure awareness and consciousness, that there is no such thing as good, bad, evil, or virtuous. These are the labels we tend to put on them. But fact is that everything is in our ultimate well-being and helps us to awaken to what we truly are. So with that, I'll say, don't consider this a calamity. Use it to awaken and to deepen within your own consciousness and to your own source. Get to your own source. Namaste and thank you.